Hello, this is CS Fitness, and I am CS. You can call me Christopher if you like. So this is my last video I'm going to upload for the day. I've done talking about biceps and what everybody should be doing. And the last sort of group I want to cover is older adults. So older adults are people like, I'd say over the age of 50, even possibly people over the age of like 35 to 40 who haven't trained really their whole life, you know? Younger, maybe played some sports or something, but throughout, they're not going to the gym, they're not lifting weights, maybe they have an office job, they have other hobbies or whatever, but you haven't been really doing too much physical. But if you have been physical, then I'm talking more like probably people in their 50s and older. You guys don't want to go crazy. You don't want to use a lot of weight, especially as you get older and older and older. Getting 60, 70 years old. For 40-year-olds, train like a beginner. Progressive overload. Do 15, 16 reps. Put it down. Hopefully you get like 12 to 14 with the same weight next time. Hopefully you get to like 12, maybe even a little bit lower. And then do it again. Hopefully you get like 7 to 9. That's beginner training, Unless you're like, if you're advanced, if you're 40 or something or 50 or something, you've been training for like 30 years, don't even watch this video because this is not for you. That is in my advanced. You guys still count as advanced. This is more for people who haven't really trained at all and they're realizing that, holy crap, I need to start getting more physically active or I am going to be in pain. I've been sedentary for too long. I need to get moving. I need to get my joints, my muscles, my tendons, my ligaments, everything stronger so I can have a better later life. I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm not being pushed around. I can still move and function and feel good, So for you guys, for your biceps, really train it very little. With older adults, it's a lot of functional stuff, so it's more like stepping and then even like some like rows and like it's just very basic, It's more just functional stuff, making sure they're actually using the muscles in ways that they might do it. So you can train biceps regular, just hands beside, doing that. That's great. But for you guys, I would sort of recommend with light weights, you want to go more like this. With most things in life, when you're picking something up, you don't just use your biceps, you use your shoulders too, maybe your back a little bit, even your traps, So when you're doing biceps, don't just use your biceps, We're not, like at your age, you can't get massive, well maybe you can get massive biceps. Once again, I'm a personal trainer and I've got lots of experience behind me, but everything I say is my opinion. Some of it might be facts, some of it might be in like the scientific literature of bodybuilding anatomy. I have no idea. But this is from my experience. This is from my knowledge and everything. So yeah, this is my opinion. Take it or leave it. For the older people, you want to do that. You don't want to use a lot of weight. It's just about getting blood into that muscle, actually having that muscle contract and use muscle fibers that it usually doesn't use, and you guys want to train more functional. You want to, if you're going to pick something up, you pick it up like this. Look, your elbows go forward. Why? Because your shoulders and your biceps work together. If you're grabbing something, you still work on a farm. You still have your chickens or whatever. You're bringing the feed or something. You're using your like traps and your freaking biceps, Use it, do it. That's great. You're not just going to use your biceps in life. So yes, you can do some bicep curls, but keep it light. Do more other things where your biceps just come into play. Like I said, doing rows, like a standing row, even one arm standing row. Doing the curls like this, where you're actually getting your bicep and your shoulder to work together. That's the kind of stuff you guys want to do. Don't isolate. If you do very little weight, it's much easier to hurt yourself at an older age, and especially if you haven't trained for a long time. And I don't know what your guys' diet's like. I don't know if you've been sitting around for 10 years watching Netflix. I don't know if you haven't picked something up other than a remote and your coffee, I'm not your trainer, so I can't ask you all this stuff. But so basically just take it easy. Don't go crazy. Do like 2 sets. If you can grab like the 10-pound weight and do it 15 times for 2 sets, that's great. You know, that's all you want to do. You just want to get the bicep working. You don't want to kick its butt. It's going to take a lot longer for you to recover. It'll make it a lot easier for your elbow or your bicep to get injured. Any other muscles around there, even your rotator cuff, you know, you don't want to do too much weight. You do not want to hurt yourself. It's all about functionality. It's all about longevity. It's about feeling better when you're older. Don't go crazy. Don't do heavy. Do functional. If you guys like this, talking about older adults, if you're on YouTube looking for advice for older adults, or if your parents or somebody is getting into working out and they might not have ideas or anything, you want more videos like this, drop a comment, let me know. Yeah, that was biceps for older adults. Thanks, guys. Drop a like, subscribe, comment, leave me some constructive criticism. I'd love it. This is Christopher. I'll see you later.